All right, so I went to go take a breather, watch some Gold Cup, and now I'm back and I'm ready to talk about the FIFA U17 World Cup. Okay, so as stated before, the FIFA U17 FIFA World Cup is happening in Qatar, and they have expanded to 48 teams. Let me pull back up the page because I. All right, so here are the teams that are participating in um, in this tournament. So from the Asia region, we have Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Uzbekistan, Indonesia, Japan, South Korea, United Arab Emirates, North Korea, and Tajikistan. From Africa, Burkina Faso, Mali, Morocco, South Africa, Zambia, Ivory Coast, Senegal, Tunisia, Egypt, and Uganda. From North America, El Salvador, Honduras, Panama, United States, Canada, Costa Rica, Haiti, and Mexico. From South America, Brazil, Chile, Colombia, Venezuela, Argentina, Paraguay, and Bolivia. From Oceania, Fiji, New Zealand, New Caledonia. And from Europe, Belgium, England, Austria, Croatia, Czech Republic, France, Germany, Italy, Portugal, Republic of Ireland, and Switzerland. And here are the groups that came out from the draw. So in Group A, there is Qatar, Italy, South Africa, and Bolivia. In Group B, Japan, Morocco, New Caledonia, and Portugal. Group C, Senegal, Croatia, Costa Rica, and United Arab Emirates. Group D, Argentina, Belgium, Tunisia, and Fiji. Group E, England, Venezuela, Haiti, and Egypt. Group F, Mexico, South Korea, Ivory Coast, and Switzerland. Group G, Germany, Colombia, North Korea, and El Salvador. Group H, Brazil, Honduras, Indonesia, and Zambia. Group I, United States, Burkina Faso, Tajikistan, Czech Republic. And Group J, Paraguay, Uzbekistan, Panama, Republic of Ireland. Group K, France, Chile, Canada, and Uganda. And Group L, Mali, New Zealand, Austria, and Saudi Arabia. So that is all of the groups. Group L, what's that? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Okay. L, 12 groups. Okay. Yeesh. All right, so there's 12 groups of 4. Oh, yeah, 48 teams. Duh. All right, so there's 12 groups of 4, and then the best 8 third place teams will qualify to the knockout rounds. So pretty much like the World Cup. So this one is happening in. It starts in November 3rd of this year to 2025, and it goes all the way until November 27th. Not sure where you can watch those games. You'll have to figure out, depending on where you live, where those games are going to be transmitted. And I invite you to watch them because there's a chance that 1, 2, maybe 3 players from each country will show up in the senior level team, as we've seen from a good example, Holland. This man broke Honduras a couple years ago by himself, and now he's doing great things. So, yeah, this is a good chance to also kind of prepare for the big stuff. I'm not gonna make a prediction on this tournament. I'm just gonna watch it, mostly because I do not follow closely any of these teams or players, so I can't tell you. I mean, freaking Mexico won the U17 in 2011 and 2005, I believe. Nigeria has a couple. I believe. Let me just double check before I. Yeah, Nigeria has 5 of these titles. Results. Let's see. Saudi Arabia has won 1. Ghana has won. Looks like 2. England has 1. Switzerland has 1. Brazil has 3, 4. Yeah, 4. So I mean, like, oh yeah, there we go. Nigeria has 5. Brazil has 4. Ghana has 2. Mexico has 2. Germany, France, Soviet Union, Saudi Arabia, Switzerland, and England all have 1. So that's kind of, you know, where's that at? So I'm not really going to make predictions on these types of tournaments, but I did want to talk about it and let you know that this is happening this year, just in case you're interested and want to, like, if you have some downtime and able to watch some of these games, you know, you don't have to sit down and watch the whole entire game. Just watch here and there, follow up with the the highlights, clips, just so you can kind of get a sense of how that tournament is going. All because these are the potential future stars. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that, give a heads up, and yeah, you see how short this video is when I'm not when I'm not angry. God bless. So here's something that I just learned right now as I was like, you know, I know there is also like women's U17 and U20, so I'm gonna look that up. I looked up the U17 Women's World Cup. Honestly, I would just call it Girls World Cup, but I guess women for marketing. Same thing for men. Don't come at me. I would just call it the Boys World Cup. I'm not ready to call teenagers men or women. But that's just me. Or at least the feminine World Cup and the masculine World Cup. I don't know. Anyways, I learned this. The FIFA Women's World Cup is happening in Morocco this year, and it's from October 17 to November 8. It's being hosted in Morocco, and it's going to have 24 teams. This is also similar. Now, what's interesting about this is it is kind of similar as the men's U17. As in the next 5 World Cups are going to be back to back to back to back. Same with this one. The U17 Women's World Cup is going to be happening in 2005, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Hold on. Yes, and and it looks like all 5 is going to be hosted in Morocco as well. So let's see here. The qualified teams for the women's from. Now this is interesting because it says here that China, Japan, North Korea, and South Korea all qualified nominated by AFC, not really a tournament, which is weird, but okay. The host nation Morocco, the other African nations Cameroon, Ivory Coast, Nigeria, Zambia. The North American teams Mexico, United States, Canada, Costa Rica, Colombia. Costa Rica. From South America, Colombia, Brazil, Ecuador, Paraguay. That's a new one. From the Oceania region, New Zealand and Samoa. And from Europe, Netherlands, Norway, France, Italy, and Spain. Now the groups. Sorry if that was a little bit loud. We have Group A: Morocco, Brazil, and Italy. Morocco, Brazil, Italy, and Costa Rica. Group B: North Korea, Mexico, Cameroon, and Netherlands. Group C: United States, Ecuador, China, and Norway. Group D: Nigeria, Canada, France, and Samoa. Group E: Spain, Colombia, South Korea, and Ivory Coast. Group F: Japan, New Zealand, Zambia, and Paraguay. So again, there's 24 teams here. So top 2 of each group go to the next round, the knockout rounds, and the best 4 third place teams also go to the next round. And again, much like the U17 men's tournament, I'm not going to make predictions on these ones because I'm not too familiar with these players. But now that I'm adding the women's, hey, listen, September we got the U17 men's World Cup. October we got the U17 women's World Cup in Morocco. The U17 men's is in Chile. And then in November we have the men's U20 World Cup happening in... Sorry, let me go back to that. The U17 World Cup. Oh, wait. I'm getting my dates wrong. Okay, let me go back. The U20 World Cup, the men's U20 World Cup, is happening in Chile. That's in September. In October, the U17 Women's World Cup happening in Morocco. And then in November, the U17 Men's World Cup is happening in Qatar. So those are the next three if you want to get ready for the Men's World Cup upcoming the next summer. So something to watch, some international teams. God bless.